Oklahoma is known for its large commercial agricultural industry, and making up that industry is primarily livestock, horticultural, and agronomic crops. Now in the agronomic crops area, peanuts is also a big part of that, grown primarily in the southern part of Oklahoma. Well, you know, experts tell us that agronomic crops such as peanuts make up about 100,000 acres annually. And one thing that's nice to know, you can also grow peanuts in the home garden. But like many of our other crops that we plant, we've got to start with the right soil type. And in peanuts, that's very important because they grow in sandy, well-drained soils like we have again around the Red River in the southern part of Oklahoma. Now in Stillwater, it's going to be a little bit risky for us because our soils are very heavy clays. But we've mixed in a lot of organic matter over the winter months, and we're going to mound them up so they don't stand in water so much. So soil is very important, that sandy, light, well-drained soil. Also, you want a soil pH of anywhere from 6 to 7, so it's a slightly acid type soil, plus rich in nutrients. Now, our soil test tells us that phosphorus and potassium levels are high here, so we're not going to put anything in. Nitrogen is really not needed in peanuts because it's a leguminous crop that makes its own nitrogen-fixing nodules. And also calcium is very, very important with growing peanuts. Now our pH is okay, and we've added lime over the past few years, but we're going to come back with a calcium application a little bit later on. For those of you with a real low pH and you're afraid you've got low calcium, you would probably want to incorporate something like gypsum ahead of time in planting. Now there's a couple of types of peanuts that you need to be aware of. There's a bunching type or a vining or ground covered type. And when you go into your garden centers to ask for peanuts, in our case we had a hard time finding peanuts, so we went to our farmers co-op type stores and found some. But there's again 3 types primarily grown in the state of Oklahoma. Those are Spanish types that are used mostly for confection type cooking. Also the Virginia types, which are used for salting, confections, and also roasting. And then the one probably most popular for home use is the Valencia type, which can be used for roasting and all the other things in a home situation. In checking with some of the farmers' places, a lot of times you find varieties such as Tennessee Red and also New Mexico Valencia A. But when we found our peanuts, there was a variety unknown listed on it, so we don't know what variety, although they could tell us that it was a vining type, and probably a Valencia type too, but not the specific variety. So we're pretty comfortable in what we're going to use. Now when you go to the stores and find your peanuts, they look just like the peanuts that you would normally get in the peanut shell. And what you would do is just shell that peanut, and again this Valencia type usually has 3 peanuts in it and pretty long. The ones that you would plant, you want them to be a bright color, a good red clean color, and those look pretty good for us, so we're going to put them in here where we shell the ones we're going to use. But also you've got to be careful because every now and then you'll get some that are shriveled, not fully mature, or they're discolored like I've got in my hand here. Those would be your culls because they won't germinate. So those could really be put in with the peanut hulls, and then we can just compost those, shred them up, and use them in the composter as a mulch. Now one thing that you might think about when you see the peanut just like this, if it's roasted, you can't use it to plant because those have been killed off, the embryo has, and they won't germinate. So you don't want to use roasted peanuts, they won't work for you. Well, we've got our mound here, and really the recommendations, I've seen anything from 3 to 12 inches apart on spacing within the rows. We're going to put ours about 10 to 12 inches apart. And we're going to start right on the edge with one, and you only put them about 1 to 2 inches deep, so you're not putting them in very deep at all. And again, we're going to go about a foot apart. Now, the other thing that you need to remember is allowing enough room for them, but if you're going to put more than one row, we're going to put ours on 3 foot spacings from the center of this row to the next one. Now, as usual, we're just kind of experimenting here with some of these peanuts. We're not sure how well they're going to do, But we'll keep you informed on the progress. And again, if you're interested in putting peanuts in your home garden, why not stop at a farm center and see if you can get a few as well.
We hope you've enjoyed this classic from the Oklahoma Gardening Vault. Remember, even though these tips and techniques are timeless, there's always something new to learn in the world of gardening. By subscribing to both Oklahoma Gardening and OK Gardening Classics, you'll have access to a wealth of gardening knowledge, both classic and contemporary.